as well in this entire Modi era. But moving on, in fact, let me also, understand what GM Financial had to say as well in terms of the wishes for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In fact, joining us, we have Mr. Venkatesh Balasubramaniam, MD and Head of Research at JM Financial. Thank you so much, Venkat, for joining us on the show. My first question coming to you is, how do you feel that the policies under the Modi government in the last 10 years have helped the Indian stock market?
See, Mr. Modi became the Prime Minister in May 2014. So post 2014, I think it's been almost 11 plus kind of years. So in this 11 plus years, there have been certain significant reform and reform-based decisions which have been taken. If I could name a few which have had a significant impact on the market on the positive side, the one which comes to my mind immediately is basically the GST which was implemented. So that was a significant event for the market, perhaps the most significant piece of tax reforms in the last decade or so, or maybe ever in India. Secondly, the implementation of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, I think another very significant event in India, which has changed the behavior of promoters in India and cleaned up the banking system in India. Jan Dhan, again, very significant event. I think this was one of the first events or first reform measure which the government took immediately post coming to power. If I remember it correctly, I think they came to power in May 2014 and Mr. Modi took the decision to implement this from July 2014. So immediately, the primary goal was financial inclusion, and that has been implemented very well across the country and has had significant effect. Immediately post that in 2014 itself, I think the Modi government again then implemented the Make in India reform process. Now again, Make India did not have as much impact initially, but once the PLI cover was put on top of Make India, basically the production linked incentives, a lot of successes have come over the last 3 to 4 years. So again, I believe a significant bit of event which reform process which has played out. Last but not the least, the implementation of UPI has been one of the biggest events according to me. So these are like 6 measures which comes to my mind immediately, which the Modi government has implemented in the last 11 plus years.
Okay, so which are the 3 sectors that have benefited the most as a result of these policies?
So if you're talking about the recently implemented GST 2, where multiple tax slabs have been reduced to 5%, 18% and 40%, I think the biggest beneficiary is going to be basically consumer discretionary sector. So something like auto should benefit in a very big way over the next 4 to 5 years because of these new GST rates. So both two-wheelers and four-wheelers should benefit in a very big way because of this. Secondly, I think consumer staples. So there will be a big benefit of consumer GST rates reducing in lots of, both on the consumer staple side and on the food item side. We see things like biscuits, soaps, regular daily use items, those kind of products are getting a very big fillip because of the GST cut. Last but not the least, you could also see a second level impact on a lot of internet companies which are more consumer focused. The likes of, let's say, an Eternal or a Nykaa, they could benefit from increased consumption. We also believe that GST will also have a significant boost to the cement sector because GST rates have been cut even in the cement sector. So these are the 4 sectors which come to my mind.
Interesting names that you've given out as well. But thank you so much for joining us on the show and sharing the views. In fact, let's also look at how the PSUs have performed under the leadership of